Howdy, this is the Miyuki Mile. I'm your host, Miyuki Takara. How's it? Thank you for joining me. No theme song today, and I will be exploring that at the end of this video. There actually is a reason behind that. It has nothing to do with what I'm about to talk about today. But there is a reason there is no opening theme song. Now, before I actually get started on this, I would like to make one thing very clear. A lot of what you see and what you hear is copyrighted material on Let's Play. The footage that you see is copyrighted material. In the Miyuki Mile, the footage that you see is copyrighted material. The music that you hear at the very end of the Miyuki Mile is copyrighted material. So it actually is in my best interest as a YouTube personality to talk about this. I'm talking about Government Proposition S.978. Recently I've heard about a lot of panic going around regarding this bill, which basically says that it's going to be illegal to post copyrighted material on the internet. People are up in arms about this because they're saying it could end the Let's Play series. It could end the Let's Play scene. Now, basically, S.978 is an amendment of the criminal infringement of a copyright. Now, I would actually like to read that law to you. Now, this will contain very boring stuff. This is legal mumbo jumbo. By the way, the source of this, I will go ahead and put in the video description box. This is the actual copyright law. It says, as it states right now, it says, and I quote, the statute is, quote, any person who violates section 506A relating to copyright infringement of Title 17 shall be punished as provided in subsections B, C, and D, and such penalties shall be in addition to any other provisions of Title 17 or any other law. B. Any person who commits an offense under section 506A 1A of Title 17 shall, point 1, shall be imprisoned not more than 5 years or fined an amount set forth in this title, or both if the offense consists of the reproduction or distribution, including by electronic means, during a 180-day period of at least 10 copies phono records of one or more copyrighted works which have a total retail value of more than $2,500. 2. Shall be imprisoned not more than 10 years or fined an amount set forth in this title, or both, if the offense is a felony and a second or subsequent offense under subsection A, and 3 shall be imprisoned not more than 1 year or fined in the amount set forth in this title, or both, in any other case. Okay? Now, the panic is about the jail time and the fact that this could end up making you a felon. Now, I'd like to draw your attention to something, and this will include more legal mumbo jumbo. What you're looking at on your screen as of this moment is an FBI warning. This FBI warning is from Dragon Ball Z, the remastered works, circa 2007, a long time before this actually became a foresight in the government. It says, and I quote, federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or exhibition of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs. Criminal copyright infringement is investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and may constitute a felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or a $250,000 fine. Wait a second. People are in an uproar because the federal government, if this bill passes, will investigate criminal copyright infringement and could end up sending you away as a felon for the rest of your life for 5 years and impose a fine. This FBI warning was from 2007. And it says, and I quote, criminal copyright infringement is investigated by the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and may constitute a felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or a $250,000 fine. And DSPGaming, by the way, put up actually 2 videos on this, basically saying that we could end up reverting to the dark ages of the internet, which is exactly how he put it. This is actually going to be put up as a video response to his second part, because he actually defends his viewpoint, which a lot of people say is alarmist. And I'm actually going to come out and say that as well. DSPGaming is an alarmist in this sense, because it's already illegal to do so. And the bill actually stated, the law actually stated, the written law actually stated electronic means. One major aspect of this law is that you'd have to profit from it. Now, in order to be copyright infringement, you don't actually have to profit from it. But if you don't, that is a big, big point to you for copyright infringement. Now again, I want to make it very clear, that doesn't mean you can't be prosecuted. That doesn't mean you can't be prosecuted at all. What it's saying is, if you profit from it, you will be prosecuted. While if you don't profit from it, you can be prosecuted. Big difference. Very big difference. Now, DSPGaming does actually say that we don't actually have a basis for the Let's Play scene. And I'll give him that. We don't. You don't have a basis for the Let's Play scene. And this could end up sending a lot of people without a base to jail for 5 years, and even up to 10 years for a second offense. And again, he's got a point to that. But here's the problem, that could already happen. This bill, as it's written, and with Hollywood whispering in the ears of Congress, does absolutely nothing. You heard the law. This bill is an amendment to that law to specifically put in internet. Well, from 2007 says you can spend up to 5 years in jail as a felon and incur a fine of $250,000. All I gotta say is keep putting up those videos, okay? A lot of companies actually do appreciate the free advertisements. Alright? They include machinima software in their games, so you can actually put it up on the internet. One in particular happens to be Nexon. And more specifically, I do actually have first-hand experience in this, Dungeon Fighter. Yes, you can actually put up Dungeon Fighter videos. Compliments of Nexon. They allow for it. They add in a graphical detail attachment that allows for it. So, this panic is absolutely unwarranted. Because what could happen in the bill could actually happen as it stands right now. This bill doesn't amend anything. It's just government trying to show that they're trying and failing miserably. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. I cannot stress that enough. This bill is not going to do anything. Yes, potentially it can affect me as a YouTube personality. But this bill is just restating what the law already states. So, There's no reason for this panic. No reason at all. None. So, going back on the fact that there was no opening theme song today, we are going to be listening to Motekke Sailor Fuku, the Naka no Hito on the Floor remix today. This is the theme song of the Miyuki Mile. This is actually the little snippet that plays at the beginning of each Miyuki Mile. Oh, and by the way, it's actually by the Lucky Star Quartet. This is sort of a techno remix to the Lucky Star theme. And coming up next time on the Miyuki Mile, we're going to be talking about a little racial tension going around in Denver of late regarding a little incident that happened at the Denver Zoo. And for the first time ever, I will actually have a guest host. Neji3D will be joining me for this topic. Now, I do also want to announce that I'm very close to striking a deal with somebody that knows more about Casey Anthony. So the ending of Casey Anthony will have to wait for another week. But I'm very close to getting somebody on here that knows more about Casey Anthony than I do. And I will let you know about that as we get there. Anyway, that's what's coming up next. You're listening to the Miyuki Mile.